Ladies, we're going over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Keep the bout clean. Touch them up. Go back to your corners.
Well, here we go. The action is coming up again from this women's bout, our co-feature. Welterweight scheduled for 8 rounds. Kaylee K.O. McQuinnog Reis. McQuinnog meaning many feathers or many talents given to her by her Native American mother. And the two ladies come out banging. Paty Ramirez from Aguascalientes, Mexico. She knows she's in a fight tonight.
Reis wisely coming out and pressing the action here. I think she thinks she sees a weakness in Ramirez.
Reis, of course, got a lot of momentum despite coming off a loss against the undisputed champion, Cecilia Brækhus.
And she told us yesterday that that fight with Brækhus means that she belongs. She belongs in the sport. She belongs at the top of the women's boxing, and even in the middleweight division, and now fighting as a welterweight. Especially fighting as a welterweight.
That's right. Came down two weight classes.
It's a significant drop. It's a significant drop, and we asked her yesterday, and she said that she was comfortable making the welterweight limit. Looked a bit drawn, and had to weigh in later in the day due to a car crash, not allowing her to make the 11 o'clock weigh-in.
That's right, on the highway coming down from Providence, Rhode Island. Kaylee Reis said she wanted to tear that body up.
I've yet to see her not. Any of her fights that I've seen, she digs the body something fierce. Now Ramirez on the outside, looking to counterpunch, not looking to really press the action. You're looking to utilize her longer punches. Looking to jab, looking to counter with her right hand and the left hook.
That's right, nice straight right hand from Kaylee Reis.
She's starting to get there.
Sweeping left hook, finds home, uppercut. Getting into a nice groove here in round 1. Reis pressing the action as round 1 comes to a close. Brian Cohen, Matt Godfrey, Danny Davis giving their instructions. Tells her not to rely on one shot. Put 2 or 3 together.
Matt Godfrey, a world-class cruiserweight in his own right, in his day a couple years ago.
Nice Reis, right hook.
Reis landing those combination punches.
That was about 2 or 3 punches put together.
Absolutely.
Step back.
Reis looks very comfortable in there.
Oh yeah.
This is her home. She likes to be in there. She likes to be mixing it up.
Nice combination from Kaylee Reis. Paty Ramirez still standing right there.
Reis coming in here with her record at 13-7-1, 4 KOs.
Deceiving.
It is extremely deceiving, and that's my point. That Reis has fought the toughest of the tough in women's boxing in the middleweight division. Again, with that fight with Cecilia Brækhus, even her last bout here on this network with Tiffany Woodard, the barn burner was by far the fight of the evening.
No question about that, as you alluded to.
This, in addition to the fact that she's a world traveler. She's fought in countries such as Spain, Michaela Lauren Bermuda, winning a vacant IBA title against Teresa Perosi in Germany and Costa Rica. She's fought all over the world.
She's comfortable in any arena. But here at Mohegan Sun, she's really comfortable.
She's extra comfortable.
Step back.
Paty Ramirez coming from Mexico for this fight.
Aguascalientes, and then she said she told us yesterday in the interview that Aguascalientes is known for bullfighters, but they're bullfighters.
That's right.
And listen, she's in there with a bull tonight, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, no question. 10 seconds to go here in round 2, and Reis hits her with the hard right hand. Couple good shots to end the round from Kaylee Reis.
That hard right hand.
Straight right hand really found a home.
And Reis is starting to put the punches together right now, and starting to make her mark on Paty Ramirez.
Really getting comfortable. Paty Ramirez, she's a game fighter in her own right. They have a common opponent in Hannah Gabriels. Reis lost a unanimous decision to. 10 months after, Ramirez fought her. She dropped. Second round TKO. Gabriels just fought Clarissa Shields.
And Shields, one of the best fighters in the entire women's boxing. You know, right up there with Breakhouse. And Breakhouse, undisputed, undefeated champion, 32 fights. And Reis in the last fight with Breakhouse dropped her. She put her down early in the fight.
First time in her career.
Pressed the fight at the end of the match. It was more Kelly that was moving forward, making the fight happen. Gained a lot of respect. Internationally. At the same time, gained a lot of respect for herself, and that I think is going to make her a much better fighter moving forward.
That's right, a historical bout at that. First female co-feature on an HBO network in the history of that network.
Never. Women's boxing, never
before seen until Kaylee Reis stepped into the ring with Cecilia Breakhouse.
Reis making that 144 pounds. We saw that she was a little bit irritable. Looking forward to getting looking to get on the scale, and we can see her tonight, and she looks significantly rehydrated. She doesn't look to be drawn as though she was yesterday, not in any way.
Good right hand from Reis.
Hard punches.
Another left. Ramirez hits her with the left hand, but she continues to come forward.
You got to give it to Ramirez, her toughness. She's in there. She's not really getting hurt much by Kelly's punches at this point, and at the same time, she's looking to get a few off herself.
She got one there. A little uppercut, though it was short. Not much punch behind it, but it found a home, scoring blow from Ramirez. Reis walking her down.
You're out. Let her out.
3 rounds down, almost halfway home. This one scheduled for 8. Here we go in round 4. Scheduled for 8. Kaylee Reis, Paty Ramirez. Two ladies banging in the middle of the ring.
That counter hook just now from Ramirez. Again, she's trying to put together some punches on the inside, coming up and around with the hook. Good shots.
Combination from Ramirez. She's shaking her head, says, yeah.
That's Paty's game. That's what she did. That's Paty's game.
Short uppercut, trying to pot shot her.
Even though Kaylee's been the aggressive, significant aggressor in this fight, Ramirez she's undaunted in her counters, and she doesn't show the worst for wear.
That's right. Kaylee Reis, nice 2-punch combination there in the middle of the ring. She's wearing the turquoise trunks with white trim. Paty Ramirez in the pink trunks with the black stripe. About 45 seconds to go in round 4.
Reis getting off of those combinations. For her, she's not a one-punch knockout puncher, but she's a consistent puncher, is Kaylee Reis.
Absolutely, and she hits him in volume at times. There she goes again.
She's definitely not afraid to take a couple to give a couple.
Yeah. Another scoring jab from Reis. She looks for the uppercut, misses.
Ramirez making an amateur mistake in acknowledging the punches of her opponent.
That's right. She continues to shake her head.
When you acknowledge them, they landed.
There goes Reis. Nice left hook to close round 4.
Swelling underneath the eye underneath the left eye of Kaylee Reis. They're using the inswell in the corner, a little blood coming from her nose. I would say not necessarily that Paty Ramirez won that last round, but at the same time, I would say she had her best round in the fight.
Yes, definitely. It looked like it took her a while to realize she was in a fight.
I think she got some confidence too. I think Paty Ramirez got some confidence off of that last round. Let's see what she does here early in the next round.
Reis on there, please.
I see Kaylee's corner saying the whole round, the whole round. Tell her to keep that pressure on her.
That's her forte. I tell you, you could also see the end swell used in the corner of Paty Ramirez under her right eye as well.
That's right. She also had a little blood trickling from her nose. Reis is trying to get that left hand clear as they're broken up again by the referee. Good three-punch combination. Follows that up with another 3 shots.
Ramirez took the punches pretty well.
Kaylee Reis with the left hook. Right hand. Ramirez answers back.
Ramirez just seems to be fading here, moving backward without really initiating an attack here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Not jabbing, not counter-punching as much here. I figured that she'd be encouraged by her activity in the last round.
Reis hits her with the right hand. Tries to go to that body, broken up again by Danny Schiavone.
Reis doesn't put a lot of mustard on any one punch, but she's very, very consistent with a very high volume of punches.
She continues to try and go to that body. Broken up again. You talked about Paty Ramirez nodding her head. She's hit with the 2 quick shots. But it appears that she's attentive to what her corner's yelling. They're giving her instructions, and she's acknowledging them as well.
You know, it's a lot more difficult to actually do what you're supposed to do when you're in there with a top-flight fighter like Kaylee Reis.
Good combination there from Reis as round 5 is over.
Don't you guys forget, still to come, our main event of the evening. Joe Smith Jr. returns to the ring after an 11-month layoff. The man has broken his jaw twice, but he continues to come back to the hurt business. He's up against Melvin Russell. You won't want to miss that.
Seconds out. Seconds out.
Ramirez's corner giving her specific instructions, trying to use a little Spanish I know to discern what he was saying. I couldn't hear too well, but she seemed to be taking the instructions well. Kaylee Reis, Paty Ramirez, scheduled for 8. Here we are in round 6, 1:43 to go.
And just as we thought coming into this fight, Ramirez would sit back and look to just counter Kaylee Reis, because Reis is going to come forward. She's coming forward no matter what. If you're a big puncher, if you're
a little bit of a
puncher.
headbutt. She got a headbutt, and Reis is now bleeding from the nose.
Reis is she's moving forward. She doesn't care.
She's taking shots and moving forward.
She's taking shots. She's moving forward. She's landing with a much higher volume. So it's difficult. It's difficult to give Ramirez
a 2-punch combination.
Wow. Look at
Reis
this.
is head hunting now.
I think Reis wants her out of here right now.
Yeah, it seemed like that headbutt that opened up some bleeding on her nose kind of woke her up a little more here in round 6. Oh,
Reis landed.
Right Reis.
Although she's landing.
Now she's starting to let her hands go.
She's landing. Ramirez does not seem dissuaded by any of this. She's still in there. She's still punching.
To hit her with that right hand, overhand right.
Stop punching, stop punching.
Danny Schiavone breaks him up. Reis is trying to get her work off.
Reis is very poised. No matter what happens, Reis always maintains her poise. Always maintains her position, her control.
Stop.
in control of her attack, and she knows what she's doing at all times.
Danny Schiavone tells Paty Ramirez to get her shots up above the belt line. Ramirez's mouthpiece nearly falls out, so she eats an uppercut. Just 2 more rounds to go as round 7 gets underway. Paty Ramirez, Kaylee Reis.
Reis is truly a volume puncher. Just stand right in front of you all night long and just let them go. Not all hard shots, but she's consistently throwing. And another thing about Kaylee is that she varies her attack. She's going to the head, the body, she's coming back to the body, back to the head. She varies her punches quite well.
Great defense there, slipping the punch by Paty Ramirez is Reis. Gets back to the offensive.
She's got to really let go with those counter punches right now. She's got to let go with that jab and the uppercut. The jab and her uppercuts are bread and butter. She's got to find a way.
Right on cue.
She's got to find a way to do that. Yep. Ramirez also has to stop leaning forward with her head. She's going to get caught by an uppercut by Reis, but Reis times her.
Looks like some fatigue is set in a little bit for Ramirez too, but she's letting the punches fly.
You know, it's fatigue. I think it's at the same time as frustration. Ramirez looks to be just a bit frustrated by Kaylee's attack. Her attack comes from all angles.
Reis is trying to get her to come forward. Sticks out that left hand.
That's Sugar Ray Leonard play right there.
Yeah. Nice short uppercut finds a home. There's a little bit of a mouse developing on the left side of Paty Ramirez's face. Ramirez now getting hit with some big shots.
She's still game. She's still in there. Still letting them fly back. She's tough, and she's now got some significant discoloration under that left eye.
That's right. She knows she's been in a fight.
That's from those hard right hands.
Let's take a look at that late combination by Kaylee Reis. Really good work.
That hard right hand. That's producing that discoloration and swelling underneath the eye of Paty Ramirez. Ramirez now for the first time she's looking a little bit dejected. Looking a little bit dejected,
especially in that last round. Yeah. Round 7. She realized she was in a fight again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 8th and final round.
Two shake hands, but Reis gets right to it.
Reis not wasting any time.
Hits her with the left hand, and Ramirez tries to answer back. Straight hard right.
That was the hardest right hand of the fight. And I tell you, Ramirez took it well. She got a very good chin.
Paty Ramirez came all the way from Aguascalientes, Mexico. She's an accountant studying her master's degree to be a real estate appraiser. She may consider that really hard and long after this one.
You've got to give Paty Ramirez credit. She's still in this fight, and she's dealing with the power. You know, Kaylee doesn't put so much power in any one shot, but does pick it up from time to time and throw harder punches at times.
That's right.
It's consistent shots at the same time. You know, Kaylee's someone that dropped Cecilia Breakhouse in the last fight. You know, and she's the undefeated champion in the middleweight division, a higher division. And Kaylee's got that kind of power when she wants to. And Ramirez is just taking all of these punches.
Reis is really getting into a groove here. Finding some home for that right hand here in round 8. 50 seconds to go.
That uppercut.
She's walking her down now.
That did some damage.
Yeah, she ate that shot.
Ramirez is so game.
She's still in this.
She's got 30 seconds to go, and she wants to finish on her feet. Kaylee really digging the body there.
She said she wanted to tear that body up.
And she is. That body attack has been beautiful the entire night.
Is that short left hook right to the ribs. Ramirez might have felt that shot as she takes a left hook.
Reis coming out at the end here.
Trying to finish strong. Couple seconds to go in round 8.
Hard right hand. good performance for Kaylee Reis.
She wanted to keep that momentum going from the Cecilia Brækhus fight.
And she did.
Most definitely. Excellent showing from women's boxing here. And for Kaylee Reis.
The decision's coming up when we come back.
In round 8, she wanted to leave her mark. Didn't want to waste much time with the thanks for playing.
No time for niceties here. This is boxing.
It's the hurt business.
Boy, that right hand from Kaylee Reis is dominant the whole night. And here we're going to take a look at that right hand again. Just landing right on that left eye of Paty Ramirez, and then that right uppercut. That right uppercut again, right on that eye. It's as though Reis was hunting that eye at some point in the fight.
That was irritating. La Elegante, Paty Ramirez. No doubt about that. She hasn't had a win since June 27, 2015. We've got the decision. Let's go inside the ring to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of action here at the Mohegan Sun Arena, we go to the judges' score totals. All 3 judges, Peter Harry, Don Trella, and Steve Weisfeld, saw this bout identically, 80-72, for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting for all nations, Kaylee K.O. Reis.
Kaylee K.O. Reis doesn't get a KO tonight, but she earns a unanimous decision, wiping away